And if you don't like the F I'm saying, kick rocks with no socks while wearing flip-flops. Let's go.
What is good, spectacular people? This is SFC Spectacular. Back on this mic to rock your body right. Late, instead of early in the morning, I'm here late at night. Yeah, I pulled that off. I think I did. Hey, how y'all doing? Anyway, boy, it has been a week for me. This content creation is tearing my backside up. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Your boy tired, man. I'm about to be in La La Land. I was here doing this number right here. I like, I looked up. I was like, oh shit, I got 3 minutes to be live. You know? Hey man, look. Salute to you if you work and make content. Like you work, come home, stream, or you make videos for YouTube or IG or whatever. And hey man, look here, bro. Woo! I couldn't imagine, fam, doing this having to do this every day because that's what the algorithm requires. But I ain't what I hate that. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Hope you're all right. Good at night. But we are here to talk about the YUGIOH tonight. What up, Mar? Hey, girl. You probably read that wrong and thought I was asleep right now. I was asleep, and then I woke up like, oh shit, boy's supposed to be streaming. Yo, hey, that's the thing about having a schedule, man. You gotta stick to that bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna take Monday off. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do nothing next Monday. I'm gonna just be up in this bitch all day, like old man style of my. You know what I mean? What's up, Mark? What you up to? Potential spam calling me on my phone. Bitch, boy, leave me alone. Anyway, we're gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh tonight. I don't know how long this show gonna be, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do it for as long as necessary. Meaning, if we go 30 minutes, we're gonna go longer than 30 minutes. But hour, 2 hours, I don't have the time. Plot for the night. Usually I aim for like 2 hours, but man, your boy is tired. I got a whole bunch of goddamn videos I'm working on, and I told myself I was gonna stay on one video at a time, which I kind of am. But I got one after another. So I finished one, start the next, got another one lined up, got another one lined up, got another one lined up after that, man. I don't know, man. This is a young man game. This is a young person game. Just finished like, woo! I'm glad I wasn't doing that. I don't want to have to do no college work anymore anytime soon. You feeling me, player? Let me bring up my, there we go. That's what I'm bringing up right there. That's my guide. This is my guy for my show tonight. Marley, I wish he was here so he could host this show for me. I'm like, Marley, get in there and host that show, girl. Finna blaze! Just blaze? Girl, that girl don't blaze out here, girl. Don't you be blaze, boy. Don't blaze up in here, girl. She said, I'm probably finna blaze. I ain't even mad at you, girl. But let's get on over here. I gotta go to my watch list. Let me see. Man, they been flagging the hell out you, boy. They were like, oh, you want to use all this stuff on stream, huh? I got like some, oh my goodness, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I got some like Yu-Gi-Oh! Old versus new skits by these two guys, or this team apps. I don't know what it is. And then I got the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I'm gonna go down like what I know about the show. What up, Cal? What up, boy? Boy, you lucky, boy. Your boy was sitting in this chair just telling my daughter. I was sitting in this chair and it was about to be lights out for your boy. I it was like 4:57. I was like, man, oh wow, I got to stream, yo. If this was like last year July, your boy would have been like, fuck that stream, go to sleep. Go to sleep. But I'm here. I know some people actually want to see this, so we gonna do this. How you feeling tonight, man? Hey man, them streams are blowing up over on SFC Spectacular. Let me jump over to my main page real quick and show y'all what's crack-a-lacking on Action Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how they say it in the hood. Alright, so here we go. We over on SFC Spectacular page, and we doing pretty good. We doing big things out here, boy. We got our first stream that was over 200 views right here. That's wild. And you know what's crazy? The game was broken most of the day. That was wild. And we had to deal with a troll. But that was pretty good, man. That's pretty good. We got 200. It says here 241. But when I logged off the stream, YouTube, it said 298. Yeah, I remember because I was like, damn, I was too short to 300. We almost hit 300 that day. So what did I tell you? Next stream we go out, Mar, we might hit that 300 mark. I don't know when that is. I think it might be tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to do Apex most of the day. I need to go my ass to bed. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to go to bed on time tonight. That's where I can make sure I get that show ready. Cause man, I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, this is like actual job right here. I've said it before and I said it again. This is like an actual job, boy. Your boy putting in hours for y'all. I got 2 videos coming up for Game is So Spectacular. So on SFC Spectacular, I don't think we're gonna. I think I'm gonna make shorts for that and some other stuff, but I'm not like making new content for that page, probably in priority, since stream is doing so well. But and we come over to the page you're currently on now, which is Game is So Spectacular. And I've been hitting them left and right, fam. Stream, video, stream, short, video, short. Hey, look, your boy putting in work over here. So come check it out. Hit me up. We try to do 2. I'm gonna try to keep the 2 live shows here every week. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll keep these 2 live shows here every week, and then I'm gonna move Saturday. I'm gonna move Saturdays probably over to SFC. I don't know. I'm still contemplating. Give me some what's in that cup. Hey, this is water, baby. Now, if you contacted me about 11 o'clock, no, it was 11. About 11. Like, I think I worked out, came back. If you had contacted me then, it was a little bit something in here. Hey, matter of fact, I'm glad you said something. I'll be right back. Since you said something about it, let me go back to the big screen for a second. He said, pour him with some of that cup. Look here, Playboy. This right here, this is not liquor, but what this is used to make me and the wife went to Outback Steakhouse. Yeah, and since I think Ma was there too, ask Ma. She tried some of it. Gingerbread martini. I think it's called a gingerbread martini or something like that. Whatever it was, we got the ingredients for it, fam. And this was the last component that came in today. We ordered this off of Amazon because we couldn't find it in the store around here. But yeah, we gonna make our gingerbread martinis out of that right there. Put that pour that play. What I gonna put that in the cup, boy? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big drinker. I used to drink a lot back when I was in Texas, but I prefer my other method of indulging in relaxative activities, as we call it. Gross, girl. Hey, you ain't had it. That's why. That shit bomb. It's got ice cream in it. It's got that gingerbread sauce. You put Kahlua. What else you put in? See, wife used to be a bartender when she was over. I can't say that job, but she was over there, right? So she bartended for a little bit, so she knows what she doing in the bars, mixing them. I just gotta get the ingredients and she'll mix it up. We gonna be drinking. This ain't the first time we did it. We usually do that. We go out to a restaurant, have something. Yeah, I like that drink. Get the ingredients, go make it ourselves. But I gotta ease up on the drinking, man, because I don't want to be around here having headaches and shit. But also, I gotta take pictures of this for Instagram. This one came in, boy. But I got that other Lego set. This is like a $10 set. Hold on, let me back up. This is like a $10 set. So, yeah, got another. I got the pig. Oink, oink. I need some pigs for my jail. I got a jail back there. I need. I'm gonna be like Jonathan. I'm gonna put him in there like Jonathan. He's gonna be like an extra. What do you call him? What do you call him? I don't know what prison guard. I'm gonna just call him prison guard. I forget what they call him in real life, but he's gonna be a prison guard because he got a cap on, right? Because he got a little cap on, right? So he's like a penitentiary guard, and we're gonna take his car from him. And his car, I don't know who I'm gonna give his car to, but only 3 or 4 cops get to drive around. And we got 3 full cops cars, so we're gonna take your car just like we did other buddy, and you going into jail. That's gonna be his job. Same. Oh yeah. Hey, that's part of, I think that's part of being in a relationship, right? Or just, I don't know, life. You go out, you try some stuff, you bring it back home. Especially today, you can order a lot of shit. But anyway, we're moving on. What up, girl? What's up, no? Hey, this girl right here, bona fide celebrity. Y'all better bow your feet. Pay homage to the girl, my girl, Kiva. Come get this comment. How you doing tonight, girl? You know I'm just fucking with you. I love you to death, girl. I'm glad to see you doing all right. My girl, for real, getting some big time. Well, she might be getting big time interviews, but she had a rapper contacted the other day. Matter of fact, you know, I try to shout out people pages every now and again. Let me go ahead. I was shouting myself out, but this is come get this commentary. So if you need your hottest sip of tea, you know, you need to find out some celebrity. Now, I do celebrity commentary, but I'm far and few between. This is her specialty. So come over and check out. Come get this commentary. She got the lead. What you talk? You was talking about the lead attorney? Hey, girl. You better not be saying nothing bad about my homie, the lead attorney. You better not be talking bad about my homie, the lead attorney over there. Yeah, that's my daughter. I'm pretty sure everybody, by now, you should know Destiny is my daughter. So she's in the chat room moderating / chilling. I can't believe Tasha K still making videos. I mean, in the sense of, I'ma tell on somebody. Well, her shit got fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I said it before, I said it again. Really, these days, it's more so about like who likes you than if you right. You can do some of the heinous crimes these days, and people are like, nah, man, he ain't mean to do it like that. They got like a case of Riley from what's that show? The Boondocks. Remember Riley when he found out the old boy, his little rap idol was gay? He was making all say, ah, man, I dripped it, man, I dripped it. That's the day's stars. Like, I don't want to be, I'm saying this with a grain of salt, I don't want to be that guy, right? I blew up one day. Nah, man. And I just be proud of some dumb shit I did, and I just keep saying it. I meant to run over that old lady. So what? So my real fans gonna stay here. If I run over 100 old ladies, all my fans gonna be good with it. I don't want to be that guy. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be that guy on the mic. Fuck all y'all. You ain't my real fan. I ain't. My daughter is in labor. Oh wow, currently. Oh man. Hey, good luck to her. Better her than me though. TLA wasn't talking bad, just critiquing. Oh, okay. I don't even just girl get throw it out there. I'm trying to drum you up some. I'm trying to send my 1 little 2 little followers over there. Oh Lord. Oh man. I don't know. You didn't know that was my daughter? Yeah. I got like what is it, Mar? 4 of them. Let me see. I lost count. 5, but only one's by birth. My real daughter. Y'all got y'all. You know you come on. Y'all know y'all be having black men out here doing that stepdaddy duty all day. See, y'all got me going. I'm not gonna go on that. I digress. You got me going. we supposed to talk about YUGIOH tonight, but yeah, check out. Come get this commentary. I'll give you one more shot of it right there. All right, tomorrow we doing the streamer's bartender. That's when I talk about all things. Well, not all things content creation, but most things content creation. You know, come grab a seat, listen up, learn some things. Maybe we can hook your YouTube page up. You know. Speaking of which, 3rd YouTube page, if you ever got to itch up your ass to find out about Transformers, or you already love Transformers, you can skip over to G1 Bell. Check me out. I started that up. If you watch the video, don't be afraid to leave a comment, man. Tell your boy what you think, you know? I'm trying to make some improvements, and I can't make improvements without you, baby. If you don't tell me what you like, how I'm going to scratch it? No. Let me stop playing. But yeah, I got all that stuff going on over there. So let me get back to the main page, and what else I was doing today? All right, I got see. This is why I write down my stuff, because if I don't have my show written down, I'm gonna be all over the place, baby. 5 year. You said 5 year. Daughters, not kids. Was it kids? Daughter? Yeah, it's 5. It's 5. 5 girls. People want to ask you some silly questions when you got a daughter. Like, hey man, what if somebody stick of this in your daughter and he do this to you? Hey, come on, Playboy. I mean, this gonna happen, but damn, what am I supposed to do? Kick in the door? Hey, are you 2 grown people fucking in here? Get your hands off my daughter, sir. Even, you know what I mean? I don't think about stuff like that. That's what people do. When you got a son, they encourage you. They're like, hey, your son fucked some hoes? Oh, you know he did right there. I don't know, man. We do some crazy stuff in society, don't we? I know women be hating that. Double standards. Double standards. Why can't I suck 5 ding-dongs and y'all... That don't even sound right. I'ma go sleep with everybody just cause y'all doing it. That don't even sound right, fam. And I don't know if any context that sound right. Yeah, man. I heard y'all jumping off buildings over here. Hey, man. I heard y'all quitting y'all jobs over here. I'ma quit my job. Nah. I'ma quit my job too, dog. One time, hey, I ain't giving no props to no stepdad. I'm a stepdad and I'm not doing it. Look here. This my thing. And this ain't the show for it, but I probably should do a show on it, right? We should be promoting the father and not stepdaddy. That's like if you wasn't, let's say you weren't there. It's an award show, right? They supposed to give you the award, but they said they know you're supposed to win it. They say fuck that motherfucker. We don't like him. We'll just give it to another guy who's the second person on the list, and they give you an award. And publicly they say this to the second best actor. Oh, Philip. It's second best actor season. It's second, it's second place season. That's what it sounds like, man. In my head, that's what I hear when I hear stepdaddy season or praising stepdaddies. I'd be like, nah, fam, you're a real daddy. Let's get the real daddy in the house. Why are we gonna make a baby and then intentionally ditch the person we made it with and be like, hey, you know what? See, y'all got me. Nah, see, that's me. My bad, y'all. See, y'all got me on a rant. I don't went sideways and shit. Oh man, but we supposed to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, so let me see where we at in the show. Oh man, I still got 2 more minutes. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's history. That's what we're talking about tonight. We're gonna go over its origins, cards, the TV show, the card game itself, those add-on TV shows, a couple of skits. I got a couple things planned for tonight as usual. So if you're used to the show, well, buckle up. So let's get on over here. We said this is the part where I talk and just get questions if you got questions. Signal crappy in this area. It keeps buffering. I'm missing chunks of what you talking about. I'm going to probably end up catching the. Oh man. Oh, I feel you. Hey, I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. Let me type in. I appreciate you. Come get. Is that with it? Yeah, that come get. Did I spell appreciate right? Before she get out of here. Be doing that driving, man. I ain't driving all night, man. Dang, gotta catch the replay. I don't know. I mean, people really don't say much about the rants, so I don't know. Sometimes I talk, and sometimes people are like, I'm unsubbing from this dude. He's wild. When you both, what you gotta retype that one. One word mess you up. When you both, what you can do. What? I'm about to have a stroke reading that one, boy. I don't know what happened. Spell check got you good, big dog. I don't know what happened there. But yeah. So, let me talk to you about a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So, how did I find out about Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm going to go into that. But my cousin told me about it initially. That's how I initially found out about Yu-Gi-Oh. Prior to seeing these commercials and all that stuff. Let me bring up an original Yu-Gi-Oh commercial. Yu-Gi-Oh commercial. That's what we're gonna do. But yeah, I used to see these commercials when I was like, I don't even know how old I was when these commercials was on. I'm really struggling to remember. I was a full adult. I know that much. I was in my 20s, probably 24, 25, something like that, when I first seen my first Yu-Gi-Oh commercial. But right here we go. We're gonna try to play this Yu-Gi-Oh commercial right here, all right? We're gonna play it. Goddamn commercials, man. Be a real commercial, my shit, boy. See this shit? All right, so bear with me because
powerful monster. You're ready to be a true champion.
That shit low res.
Playtime is over. The power of the cards.
It's time to duel.
Now, I'm gonna say this. If you bye y'all, let me. Oh, what's up, hey bro? All right, girl, I see you. I'm gonna say this though. If you as a parent and your kid show you that commercial, what would you extrapolate from that? Well, like what the fuck, bro? Like, hey, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but come on, man, what is this shit? Would you even know this is a card game from this commercial? Would you even know this is a card game? There's a bunch of kids running through some hallway. Hey, look, I love, much love to the white community. I'm not finna do crack jokes on you all day, but what I'm gonna say to you is, you don't see nothing but look. You always see that spiky haired one of the white kid. Time to do. Nobody can defeat me, bro. And nobody else do it, fam. See another older white kid. You never. Asians invented the game. Not one Asian kid to be found nowhere, fam. Cause you know what? A couple things really. They know white kids had money, and know your broke ass mama if you black. And at least my mama had no money for me. That's what she told me. I ain't got no Yu-Gi-Oh card money. Well, actually, that's a joke because I just told you I wasn't a kid when you. Oh man, but point is, this commercial don't tell you shit, fam. This commercial don't tell you shit about Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like that's the part of the problem, man. You as a kid I want that, mama. Hey, what is that? You want to show on a commercial, but this shit, anyway. But that's my point on the commercial, right? Back when I saw those shits, I was like, "Man, this shit don't make no damn sense, man." Now, Pokemon, which has some similarities, that I was gonna outline those in the video one day, but I ain't got time right now. I think they do a better job of telling, like right off the bat, they motto, "Gotta catch 'em all." They not playing around, letting you know you about to spend money. And then the next question about your mama might be like, "Well, how many of them is it?" It's like 250 of them bitches. Now the next question, what's the price? Hell nah, I ain't paying for all that shit. Here go another Yu-Gi-Oh commercial, y'all. Here's another Yu-Gi-Oh commercial. Hold on, let's see if we can play the full thing. Let's play the full thing.
Fellow duelists, behold the next evolution of dueling, the Duel Disc. Who will accept this challenge? It's the official.
Could you imagine walking around? This is part of how I started getting into Yu-Gi-Oh by joking it with my cousin. Could you imagine walking around with this thing on your arm for realsies? Like in real life, like what the hell is this boy doing?
Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Disc. With everything you need to duel with the official Yu-Gi-Oh trading card.
I know one goddamn thing. I'm not gonna hold my arm up all day for a duel.
Now you can activate your strongest magic cards. And
you know how long a duel takes?
In a whole new...
Do you know how long a duel take, bro? You not finna hold that bit about to toke. Hey, toke up, girl. Toke.
Way. Dueling will never be the same. Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Disc accessory. Official trading cards not included.
Wow. Bro, look. I'm not finna sit here with that thing on my damn arm all day. Talk about, let's duel. Nah, fam. You got me fucked up. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, now how did I get into Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's talk about that, and then we'll progress from there. So, turn my headphones down a little bit. So, my cousin Adam, I'm gonna say his name since my brother here. I think I was recruiting at the time. I was in Florida. I went back home to recruit as a recruiter in 96 Florida, 96 Army. And I was recruiting. But on the side, he would come to the house, we play video games, whatever. So one day he came to me, yeah, man, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh with the boy. I said, I'm thinking to myself, this man's like, I don't know, how old was he back then? I think he was still a teenager, or maybe early too. But anyway, I was like, this boy too old to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh. First off, what the hell is Yu-Gi-Oh? So he started telling me, I was like, boy, and so I just started joking. So y'all be walking down the street with a duel disc. It's time to duel. He started laughing, cause he could take a joke too. So we just joked about that, and that's how I first started even mentioning Yu-Gi-Oh. Right? How I got into Yu-Gi-Oh playing it? I bought a Nintendo DS. I don't know what I was thinking when I got a DS. Probably it's fun, and I ain't got a Nintendo system in a while, so that's one of the few handheld systems, let alone Nintendo systems I had. And I got, hold on, let me show y'all, Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Duels. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare. Yeah, that is right there, fam. Tobaroro. This thing right here, fam. I think that's what it is. DS. There we go. So this game right here. Let me pause. Let me try to put the mute on it real quick, cause you know we gonna have a commercial, right? You knew we was gonna have that commercial. And okay. So let me just zip through this real quick. You had your little room right there, and that's where you would, most Yu-Gi-Oh games like that, right? You got your little room, choose your deck, blah, blah. You get your little deck put together before you go out. And man, I had to learn all that shit, dog. When you start to play Yu-Gi-Oh, like if you got nobody guiding you or helping you, it's a lot to take in. I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, well, what's this? And to this day, I don't care. I don't know about y'all, but if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you got to read them cards unless you just know the people cards. You got to read them cards, fam. If your homie, and like that TV show is funny when the guy come up, I play Magical Magician. What the fuck does that mean? Well, let me tell you, don't worry about it, bro. Well, yeah, thank you. Because that little ass text and your card, but anyway, you going to need to know what those cards do, or you're going to need to read them. So, I used to think they just trust their opponent, what the guy say. Oh, so the first thing in my mind when I see Yu-Gi-Oh was, oh, so you just believe this guy? Like, I'm watching a TV show and he's like, I pull out magic hats. And magic hat do X, Y, Z. I'm like, how we know that? That's all I can think is how we know that, dog. Is nobody reading that shit, dog? Oh, man, that was a mess. But yeah, so this game is my first video game, or my first way I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh in real life, and that's not because I don't like it. Just put it this way, I'm not good at math, fam. And this shit take long on the. That's my whole point. This shit take long on a computer, on a tablet, whatever you play in Yu-Gi-Oh. It take a long time for one match to get done. So, fam, buckle up. What I'm gonna tell you, you don't want to be walking around no damn dual disc on your arm, bro. So that's how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh. I had a Nintendo DS Lite. I said, man, let me try this little game out. I tell you this story 100 times. I might have started playing it. I lived in Seattle, Washington at the time. Because I went back to the regular army and I was up there. And I must have played that bitch 7 p.m. to like 2 at night before I realized what time it was. I was like, what the hell is it? It felt like I played like maybe 5-6 games, I think. And it felt like I didn't play that long. I was like, oh. Next thing I looked up, 2 in the morning. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go to work in a few hours. I don't even know if you ever be up late and you say, I don't even think I should even go to sleep, fam. Because if I go to sleep, I ain't waking up. That's how, yeah. But Yu-Gi-Oh had me like that. So nowadays, I'm not gonna say I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh because once I start thinking about it, I'm like, man, this bitch gonna take forever. One match gonna take. I gotta be real motivated to sit there and play Yu-Gi-Oh for an hour or two. Cause man, most times when I get on like my tablet, cause that's where I keep my main stuff at. I've been trying to play it on Steam lately, but I'll gather my dual deck, look at it, organize it, and maybe I might squeeze in one battle. And that was a good thing about playing on iPad. It used to be a computer opponent. Like you used to do a random match of the week. You have 5 days to complete 5 tiers. You could play online, but it never worked. And now all it is you play the computer story. You can play as much as you want, but you know. So yeah, let me see. I think I got 2 different Yu-Gi-Ohs on Steam. Let's bring up Steam real quick. So this is the Steam launcher. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Last time I played this was... Oh, hold on. Let's go Duel Links. Duel Links I played for 52 minutes. And it was... Wow! July 8th, 2021, Playboy. Yo! I last played it on July 20... Yo! I'm telling y'all. Then I seen everybody playing the new one. I was like, well, it's gotta be new, right? Master Duel. So Master Duel, it don't want to give my damn information though. I've never played Master Duel. Is that what you're saying? Damn, I've never played Master Duel, y'all. Dang, hey, your boy ain't never played Master Duel, y'all. Let's fire it up and see what happened. But yeah, it just takes so long to play a game. I'd be like, that's what really usually turn me off about it. I'll go play Candy Crush, lose my lives in like an hour and be done. Ooh, look how crisp that looks, buddy. How nice that looks. You see that? If you have no in progress Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master game, yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do United States. Please select. Oh wow, I didn't know it mattered. We're gonna go Florida. Okay, I accept that, bitch. You know I ain't got no choice but to, right? I have never read watched. I have read watched. Yeah, I read and watched it, man. So have you ever played the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game? I have never played it before. I played it in the past, yes, and I still play it, yes. I've never played it before. Have you ever heard the app? Let me stop my music, y'all. Have you ever heard of the app Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes, I have. I didn't know about them. I used to participate in them. Is that it? That's the last one? We're not gonna play the game. I just want to see how I look. Time to duel, master duel, aim to become the world's top duelist. The world's? That's a lot, ain't it? That's a lot of people. Even if every person in the world don't play. Ooh, they gave me a free card, y'all. Do I want to practice? Practice duel? Nah, we don't want to practice duel. Let's go back. Damn, they ain't gonna let me go past that one, big dog. They like, you gonna do this tutorial, bitch. They like, you gonna do this tutorial, big dog. Man, I get a reward for doing it, so I'm gonna have to do it later. 144 frames, I mean, shit, it ain't demanding, right? But yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Right there. I played it today. 2 minutes. Yas. So, I'm gonna get my Yu-Gi-Oh! again. I don't know when, but one day. One day. One day. You're only gonna... No, I'm just playing. But yep, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! That new game on Steam that everybody's going around playing, I think. Let's get to it. So, what is Yu-Gi-Oh? How did you find it? I told you how I found it. How did you find out about Yu-Gi-Oh? Feel free to type it in the chat room. We also got a survey going. Feel free to take part in the survey. You know, the little poll, whatever you want to call it, right? So, how did you find out about Yu-Gi-Oh? I told you how I found out about Yu-Gi-Oh. But more importantly, what is Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, let's find out. Let's find out what is Yu-Gi-Oh is, my friend. My friend, we're going to consult this search engine. What is Yu-Gi-Oh? What is Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's see what it says. We're going to go to the Yu-Gi-Oh Wikipedia. For the purpose of this, we're going to use Wikipedia, right? If something ain't right, I spot it out. So let's go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Japanese is a Japanese manga series about trading card game. Like, they wrote a... Could you imagine writing that? They wrote a book about a card game. Man, that's hard. They could just write up the rules. All right, you done writing the rules? All right, put that into a show. What? No, I just got... Anyway, it's a Japanese manga series about trading card games, written and illustrated by Kazuki Takakashi. I said that right? Oh, shit. It was serialized in Shonen Jump. I'm just showing you that part. I can't say that first. Manga series between 1996 and 2004. The plot follows the story of a boy named Yugi Muto. I don't know why they call it Yugi. Oh, Yugi Muto, who solves an ancient Millennium Puzzle. Yugi awakens a gambling alter ego. A gambling? Really? Alter ego or a spirit within his body that solves his conflicts using various games. The manga has spawned a media friend. Let's look up Yugi Muto, though. What they say about him. Alright, so here's Yugi Muto. He is a fictional character who was created by, we already said, and is the main character of the manga series Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi is introduced as a teenager who is solving an ancient Egyptian puzzle known as the Millennium Puzzle. hoping it will grant him his wish of forming bonds. I don't know why he wanted that. Yugi revives an ancient spirit called Atem, Yami Yugi. Yami Yugi is the English dub, and Dark Yugi in English translation. So, Yugi forms a friendship with the supporting cast, interacts with Atem or whatever, I don't know how he said, and learns about his secrets. So basically, he waking up his spirit. He's trying to solve this Millennium Puzzle. In the TV show, he's trying to rescue his grandpa. In the I've never read the manga, the actual manga. So, all right, so let's move down. Other media. Let me see if they have about this show. Oh, we on the wrong one. Oh, we got to go back. Okay, here we go. Who is often bullied around. One day he solves an ancient puzzle known as the Millennium Puzzle, causing his body to play host to a mysterious spirit with the personality of a gambler. I didn't know that. From the moment onwards, and they emphasize gambler. Whenever Yugi or one of his friends is threatened by those with darkness in their hearts, this other Yugi shows himself and challenges them to dangerous shadow games, which reveal the true nature of someone's heart. The loser of these contests often being subjugated to a dark punishment called a penalty game. Ooh, sounds naughty. Whether it be cards, dice, or role-playing game, he would take on challenges from anyone, anywhere. Damn. All right, so let's see. Do they talk about the TV show? Here's the TV show. So we'll move into the TV show in a few. But yeah, that's how I heard about it. Now, I got some videos for you. As usual, right? Let's go here. What is Yu-Gi-Oh! Series Origins? Let's watch somebody else explain it. Maybe I ain't do a good job, right? So let's watch somebody else explain it. Uh-oh, I got a Ingram McCall. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Sister, what a? Anyway.
Eventually debuting with...
Alright, let's go back here. Pause. What? Wow, we ran into another ad, y'all. Just like that. We ran into another ad just like that, baby Bob. Can you imagine? YouTube really need to get rid of these bots or whatever's going on.
Let's talk about it. Wait. Don't forget to subscribe if you
haven't.
haven't,
Oh
because that
no,
helps
we're gonna
me
subscribe.
upload product. Many of you may already be coming in and checking out my historical analytical series just to appreciate it all, and maybe you'll learn a thing or two by
Let me
the
show
end.
you. The channel's name where we're watching this video on is Django Zone. Django Zone, right? Let me show you the title page. So
Stop right there. Are you looking for that
so if you ever want to watch these videos on your own,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
You want to check the channel out, all right?
So in this entry in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, I'll be pulling back the curtain of sets, formats, and meta-defining cards, and explain to those interested and curious just what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is and why it's so important to literally trillions of people. Let's enter the draw phase and jump right into it. It's time to...
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, y'all.
Weekly from September 1996 through March 2004. Takahashi was born
We said that, right?
in 1961, but began his manga artist career in 1982, eventually debuting with
Calvin, how you found out about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Tokyo no Suma, published in 1990. But success eluded him until Yu-Gi-Oh! So it most certainly wasn't a quick breakout victory dragon story. He is a big fan of games of all sorts, which blend to the uniqueness of Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as being inspired by other mangaka like Katsuhiro Otomo and a young boy named Yugi who'd...
So here we go.
Stardust Crusaders, which ran from 1989 to 1992. Yu-Gi-Oh! In itself translates to King of Games.
So we got that. It translates to King of Games. I don't think I knew that before.
Very literal description of the crux of the series, that being games of all sort, not just a card game. The manga was about a young boy named Yugi who discovers a magical Egyptian artifact that houses a dark spirit within it. This spirit called...
Sometimes I always wonder how Japanese protagonists, their hair just go anywhere and it stay there. You know what I mean? Wacky hairstyles.
Dark Yugi, or Yami, possesses Yugi in times of peril to take revenge on the bullies and evil men that fester Domino City. The theme of friendship is the primary driving force of the series, and Yugi starts to gain friends throughout his journey, understanding his...
I don't use neither one of those cards.
Millennium Puzzle. During the original series, Yugi plays many games, well, shadow games against the evil demons, in which when they lose, they play a penalty game, which usually causes the loser great harm in a magical way. This would be the weekly challenge that the readers would have to work through alongside Yugi, because it was never a one-sided game despite you knowing Yugi knows how it works better than anyone. These games got dark too, ranging from stabbing your hand to pick up money, or involving guns, or even a homicidal maniac.
Well, I ain't know that. I did not know any of this.
One in particular was introduced called Magic and Wizards, which was meant to parallel the popular card game Magic the Gathering. In the anime, this game would be changed to what we now know as Duel Monsters, the game that would eventually become the real card game I talked so much about, Yu-Gi-Oh! Although the game only showed up a couple times in the original manga, it wasn't until fans constantly asked Takahashi about it that the game eventually grew and turned into the second Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga series, at least in the USA, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist. Sure, there were other games in the manga that got their own spotlights, like Capsule Monsters and Dungeon Dice Monsters, but it was Magic and Wizards that captured fans' wonder and imagination for it combined shonen battle manga with a manifested game with rules and magical properties, perfect for pushing the series in that direction. In English translations, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was split between 3 series: Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium World. The original series is filled with Yugi playing a multitude of games against various villains of the week and other magical beings like Shoddy and Bakura. Duelist starts where most people are aware of, the Duelist Kingdom arc, where the series takes a sharp turn into the Duel Monsters card game and through the following Battle City arc.
Let me stop it right there. So now, we know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, at least from the standpoint. We know how the card game originated. We know the anime, manga, we kind of on the trail, right? So, how long have you been playing the game? Me, personally, if you want to answer that, you can answer in the comments, but me, let me think. So, let's go with the year 2000, I'm going to go with 2003. That's a safe bet. So, that's what? Almost. So that's like 19 years. 19 years, I believe. Somewhere. So close to 20 years, 19. Something like that's how long I've been knowing about it, playing it, and loving it. I always say it's got parallels to Pokemon in that they're both card series. You're both trying to cheese something. They got a big TV show. They got a lot of similarities, but the story, nothing alike. Stories are nothing alike. In that respect, I just wanted to use those similarities as far as how they facilitate themselves as a game and a story. I mean, the vehicle, so to speak. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is boring. It can be. If you don't know what you're doing, it can be. Now, to the people that playing it is not. Just like the people that play Pokemon. That's why I try to joke Pokemon too hard, because people love it. They love their things. So, you know, light joke, light jab, you know, but nothing too serious, because people love it. It's a hobby of people's, man. I always say it's like a complicated game of chess. That's how I explained it to. I tried to explain it to Zippy, and I think about 3 years ago, she was like, "Why don't you teach me how to play it?" It's hard to teach you how to play it, and she, you know, I'm not getting into that. But in our circumstances, it was hard to teach her. So anyway, let's go. What else? So we explained the card game hasn't been explained yet, but we're gonna get into that. That's the next part. So let's listen up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom.
Then the final arc is Millennium World, or more commonly referred to in the anime as Dawn of the Duel. It made sense why the anime started at Duelist, and that's because it's the most concise, marketable portion of the manga, plus it already has all the established characters you would want to see, like Yugi, Joey, Kaiba, and Bakura, much quicker and more abridged than the manga. See, Yugi's first duel with Kaiba in the anime was actually done much earlier in a grander way in the manga in its own arc, as well as them having an even earlier encounter. There was also an original anime by Toei that was based more off of the original series, albeit with their own changes too, dubbed Season 0 by fans. This anime
Didn't know about
also
that.
get their own card game made by Bandai, which I've talked about in length already. When the modern anime came out in April 18th, 2000 in Japan and September 19th, 2001 in USA, it was called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, shortened in the West, and was produced by Studio Gallifrey Nihon Ad Systems, in which Konami got the rights to the card game. In the US, 4Kids got the rights.
Woo, Konami. And they is stingy about, or they used to be stingy about where they put that game. It used to be exclusive to Nintendo systems. When it showed up on iPad, I was like, yes, man, yeah. Because that's like the perfect place to play it, iPad. Right size, touch fingers, you ain't got to scroll all over a screen. You can read things just right.
For distributing with their own aesthetic changes.
Before I was going to play it on Steam, I think I did one time. I hooked up my iPad to like Apple TV, and that's how I played it on stream.
No one loved as many anime did at the time, like One Piece and Shaman King. The trading card game in America would first be published in 2002 by Upper Deck, before being claimed back by Konami in 2008. The original official card game in Japan came out years earlier in 1999, and the wave of cards released by both the TCG and OCG would be very different for quite some time. The game at a face value is simple. Both players.
So here's the rules to the game. Let's go back over what we got. We know about what it is. We know about who Yugi is. You know about the manga, the cartoon series. Now we're stepping into the card game explained right here, all right?
Players start with a set amount of life points and draw cards to start their opening hand.
Once again, the channel we're watching, and I have to say this because I want this man to get his credit, and I want you guys to go check out his channel. Django Zone. Django Zone is the name of the channel. Jango Zone. All right, give him his like too. Matter of fact, let me put his comment in the credits. I mean, in my boom. So if you just want to check him out, he does some good work on this subject.
Each turn, the turn player will enter various phases in which they can summon monsters, activate spells and traps, and attack their opponent. Whoever reduces their life points to 0 first wins. Of course, like any.
Now I would say
trading
this:
card
the
game,
life points aren't always 8,000. Sometimes they're 2,000. Sometimes they're 4,000. Sometimes they're 8,000. But they range between those like variables of twos in the thousand. Like I've only seen 2,000 one time. The base I've seen is 4,000. Every time I see a show or something, it's usually like 4,000 points.
significantly more complicated
I believe it
than
is.
that. Yu-Gi-Oh! To the point of requiring a master's degree in linguistics. Don't even get me started on pendulum summoning.
This right here, I have no idea. I want to learn about this right here because I found about these pendulum cards. Like I did an update to my iPad, the game one day, right? Because I hadn't played it in a while. And all of a sudden these cards showed. I'm like, what the fuck are these things? And man, ooh, I don't even. If I was playing for real, I would like, nah, we not playing them. If somebody wanted to play me, I was like, well, I'm not playing with the cards, man.
Summoning. Despite that, it is a very fun game that can be played in many ways, ranging from simplistic beatdown to complicated combo decks or tempo controlling control decks. And it all revolves around fun card design, archetypes, and players outwitting and out-resourcing their opponent. I'm sure I'll tackle a how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Series eventually, and if you want me to do that, let me know. Since the beginning, the card game has not stopped, ranging from world tournaments, dozens of booster packs, decks, and
Well, that's all we really need to know right here for this video. Appreciate it there, Django. So that was Django with what is the card game. So let's go back over here. Start my music back up. All right, so we know what it is. You know the history, you know the card game, you know all the good stuff. I remember playing on that DS for hours. And I was upset that it was on a DS because the screen was so small and you had to enlarge the cards and all that shit. But nevertheless, it was a good ass game. So since then, I would strive to see where I could find that game, and it wasn't often. So I got rid of the DS, and I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do now? I got a DS Lite, and yeah, you could play the old game, but then once that was gone, I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh for a while because I didn't want to play it on the game. I think, matter of fact, your mom got that Wii Destiny, and I was excited about playing on there, but I got a chance to play it one time. But once I saw how the controls work, and you got to use that Wii motion mode to point, I was like, I can't do this. The interface for me has to be simple if I'm gonna play it in video game form. I'm not gonna play it on a console because you got to use the analog stick to slide. Same reason I'm not gonna play The Sims on a console because I don't want to be sliding. I don't want to use the analog stick. That feels so painful to slide it with your thumb. It just feel like the thing ain't going nowhere, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was a great game. I mean, you might say it's boring. I just told you I used to pick on it myself until I actually sat down, looked at it, and then started playing it. Just like Candy Crush. I was made fun of Candy Crush for the longest. My wife was like, I'm playing Candy Crush. Pet Rescue, ha ha ha. Then I started playing Pet Rescue Saga, and I was like, oh, this, I love Tetris. Besides the cutesy little puppy shit, it's a good puzzle game. So I said, fuck it. Good game is a good game. They even give me to spend money on that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Candy Crush done got me a couple times on, man, I need this unlimited life right now, baby bop. So, but yeah, good games. Back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I made fun of it, but I love it to death now. I love it to death, and it's something. But I used to say this: if you made fun of it, I'd beat your ass. I'm not. Hey, make fun of it all day, man. Waste of energy to tell somebody I'm gonna beat their ass up a made up thing. So, joke away, joke it, tell your jokes. Anyway, moving right along. We talked about all the history, Yu-Gi-Oh! We gotta talk about the cartoon. What's your favorite deck? What's your favorite deck? I'm sorry I'm singing. I'm high. I do that sometimes. Let me put this in order real quick. Next we're gonna talk about the cartoon. That's what we're gonna talk about next. I love this beat. Can't believe it was free. Alright, so what's my next one? The history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see what this video is.
You want to buy a new video game, but maybe you're just a little bit shy on how much money you might need. This is where CD...
Boy, we just got flagged.
The Forceful Sentry, Painful Choice, Snatch...
So, this video is by Delta Shinzeta? But I'm going to go ahead and put the link to this video right here, Playgirls and Playboys. So if you want to see Delta, let me fill the channel up. Excuse me. So Delta, let me go to the big screen so y'all can see this. The big screen so y'all can see this. Delta Tashinyakdeta. Man, I can't say it, Playboy. So if you ever see this, I apologize. But yeah, got some good content over here. Lots of playthroughs look like though. Alright, so now you know where the video comes from.
Flip. Target one monster on the field. Destroy it. Flip. Target one monster on the field. Destroy it. So how exactly did we go from this all the way to this? Stick around and find out as we cover the entire history of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game in this series.
We're not going to watch the entire history, though. I'm going to do the show next, though. I just want you to get an idea of what the card game's like. And then, if you ever seen... I know if you've seen the cartoon in the past and you see these monsters get summoned, we know for real it's not happening. But really what happens when you're playing the card game is you have like you have to have a dice for some cards, right? You use the rock, paper, scissors to start the game. You agree on the points. You have a calculator and paper to do your point system, because I'm not a genius. And you abide by the rules of the card. You got 5 zones, blah, blah, blah. I need to tell you. That's why I like the digital version, because you need nothing but my iPad.
One of the more intriguing card games ever to be released. The game has been around for nearly 18 years now, and there's no indication
I was right.
18,
I'm close, right?
But the very nature of the game has evolved massively over the years, and that's definitely no understatement. The Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG began way back in March 2002 with the release of its first ever core booster set, Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon.
You watching this, Cal?
That same month, Starter Deck Yugi and Starter Deck Kaiba were also released to the public. These sets would set the foundation for what
What's for dinner tonight, Mar?
early Yu-Gi-Oh! Would become. A game mostly about who can generate higher attacks to overcome your opponent. The main thing to understand here is that during this period in the timeline, it's very fair to say that the card selection available was incredibly small. You see, Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon was composed of 126 cards, 72 of which were normal monsters, only 5 effect monsters, 10 fusion monsters, 36 spell cards, and only 3 trap cards.
So, quick little lesson, because he probably gonna get to it, right? A regular monster is just what he said, a regular monster, right? So you got attack and defense. Your attack, simple. If your attack is higher than the card you're attacking, you win the duel. Your defense, you put you in the defense mode. If your defense is higher than the attacking monster, your monster survives. A flip effect. Whenever you flip a card or you attack it and it flips, it might have special powers. That's what it means. So whenever they flip the card, the special power is activated. Beware what the power means. It could be like Swarm of Locusts. Like you ever heard that card? I like Swarm of Locusts and Swarm of Scarab. Swarm of Locusts, if I remember, destroys a spell card. One spell card of your choice, and you get to flip it back. So next round they come back up, you flip it again if in the right condition. Swarm of Scarab destroys a monster card. This is what's this? A summon? What's this one? I think this is a summon card. So you got to fusion 2 monsters together to get it on the field. You need polymerization, so it's a big, powerful monster and with all types of special effects. And this is a spell card, and the next one is a trap card. Spell card you can most time use any time you want to, or a trigger or something. Trap card, somebody attack you usually is what it's for. Usually if somebody attacking you, you set them up. Oh, I look it's vulnerable. Boom, trap, bitch. You ain't see this coming. And then you read off the effects of the trap and do that.
While Starter Deck Yugi and Kaiba were released with 50 cards each, Yugi's deck had 19 cards in it that were reprints from Legend of Blue Eyes, while Kaiba's deck had another 19 cards that were found in Legend of Blue Eyes or Yugi's deck. This meant the total selection between the first set and first 2 starter decks was a total of 188 cards. And if you include the limited edition prints of the first few Yu-Gi-Oh! Games released in North America, the total is still a bit just under 200. When you think about it, that's not very much at all. Prior to the next set, Metal Raiders, competitive players started to notice a couple things. For one, it became clear that Blue Eyes was the strongest 2 tribute monster, Summon Skull was the strongest 1 tribute monster, and Lajin was the strongest level 4 monster.
So tribute, what do you mean by tribute? When you combine, you mean, let's say Lajin. If you had 2 Lajins, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 stars, and you had another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's not how you get him on the field, but this is basics. If you get that, you can summon them you can combine them, I should say, and then summon him. Actually, to get Blue Eyes, my bad, I gotta go backwards. That's wrong. To get Blue Eyes on the field, you gotta sacrifice 2 monsters. So if you got 2 Lajin on the field, you can take them off the field and then put him up there, and that's called I forget what it's called in summon that is. But yeah, you summon him, and the same thing with it. So anytime of monsters like this one, you only have to trade out 1 card.
As by the next
it's complicated
card that matched this
when you first learn it.
7-colored fish, as all other 1800 plus monsters had negative effects, such as Dark Elf, Jiragumo, and the Bistro Butcher.
Oh, that's my man's right here, the Bistro Butcher. I've been looking for that card forever in like on iPad. The game on the iPad. What's the iPad? Let me see what it's called on iPad. On Apples, I should say, because you can get it on iPhone. It used to be just on iPad, then they finally started putting it on the phone. Fine, thank God. What's it called? Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Generations. I still have not gotten the Bistro Butcher, fam. I don't know if he's on there or what's going on, but bro, if I could get the Bistro Butcher back, he the bomb. Let me read the card. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, your opponent draws 2 cards from their deck. Now, here's the good thing. I don't even need that's a good part of Bistro Butcher, but now I use another card, I forget what it's called, where if you attack him in defense and he flip, he make you summon 2 cards, and his defense is high enough where he gonna survive. So instead of using the Bistro Butcher, I just use that.
The only other beat stick that was spectacular but was very rare
Did somebody say spectacular?
was Mechanical Chaser, a level 4 1850 attacker available only in tournament packs, meaning almost no players had access to Mechanical Chaser. And this overall meant that the only
Fast forward.
shifted the powerhouse into spell cards instead, back then known as Manga.
Now, you know, you got a good idea. We didn't watch this whole video, but you got a good idea of how, boom, 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 that worked. So good to go. Here we go. We're gonna go history of. Oh God, I'm a little banged up, man. I've been token, so anime. There we go. So here we go. Let's summon that real quick. I'm pretty sure somebody told that story already. The history of Yu-Gi-Oh was about a murderer. What? Oh, fuck you, Crunchyroll. Nah, I'm straight. I ain't going to Crunchyroll for shit. No. I mean, I don't like Crunchyroll. I said the bad words and all. The greatest moments in the Yu-Gi-Oh history. Timeline explained. The history. Yu-Gi-Oh part 1. This is the show. We just watched that one, yo. We want the anime. We want the anime. I don't want to watch no looper shit because we damn sure can get fucking flagged in, big dog. So let me find a good one. The wacky warlording. The man said he banged up. Hey. I'm on that magical kite. Come on, Mar, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, Mar. Why are Yu-Gi-Oh rules different than the anime? Hey man, I want to watch that. So let's go. I want to watch that right now, but not right now. But not right now. But not right now. We're gonna watch that in a second. This is the trading card game, Elemental Stratos. I'm gonna have to watch some of these on my off time, man. Some of these are good as fuck though. What happened to Yu-Gi-Oh? What you mean? GX manga versus anime? Man. Oh, here we go. The history of Yu-Gi-Oh. The show though? Oh, the trading card game. That's the trading card game, fam. How about we do this? The show. How about we do that? Maybe that'll trigger it up. Damn, big dog. That never went no better, was it? I might have to do a video on the Find one. The greatest moments in Yu-Gi-Oh history. What happened to Yu-Gi-Oh? You mean to tell me ain't nobody done a straight up video of the what happened to the show? Wow. This is why people leave Yu-Gi-Oh. What? For real? I ain't even know, fam. The history of Yu-Gi-Oh trading card games. Series rankings. Oh, this is a ranking of the series though, so duh. The easy game to play on PlayStation 2, Duel. Oh my goodness, fam. I just told you, man. Them damn sticks that you use. I don't know how you play it on the console, bro. Cause man, I don't know how you do it, fam. I think this guy might have it though. Let's go to this guy's channel because he's talking about. Oh wow, he talking about cartoons like specifically. This is what I usually do on my own, man. Here's season 0 he was talking about. Now, the question is, have you talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Period though? That's what I want to know, sir. Have you talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Period? Oh, My Hero Academia. Anybody watch My Hero? Might have to do a show on that one day or something like that. The Life of Yugi. Here we go.
At the pier before boarding the ship.
Here we go. So we're gonna watch this one right here.
Tournament, he gave.
So this is as close as I can get right now to the show thing, but you know the history of the show. But we're not watching this whole thing, okay? Just so you know. We're not watching this whole thing. So let's rewind it back. Oh, wow. They got us twice with the ad, y'all. Disney Plus out there, bitch. All right, here we go.
Yugi Muto, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi Muto, also romanized as Yugi Muto, is the main protagonist of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, along with Yami Yugi. It was stated once that Yugi is the modern-day version of Pharaoh Atum. Together with the spirit of Pharaoh Atum, he holds the title King of Games, King of Duelists in the Japanese version. Yugi possessed the 3,000-year-old mystical Millennium Puzzle, which allowed his body to bear the host of the spirit of the puzzle, Yami Yugi. Yugi was initially unaware of his existence and control of Yugi's body, and would involuntarily shift to Yami Yugi at trying times in the English
When I first started watching this show, that was confusing. I'm like, well, what's going on? I'm like, why is he talking to himself? Why is he this big brother? Jumping on board most anime shows can be confusing, but this one in particular, I was like, what the? Because I really want to understand what was going on with these cards once I started playing. Once I started playing, because I retroactively watched the show. I had started playing the video game, not knowing the show history at all. So later on, I started watching the show when I was in Texas, because I had a lot of free time. So I started watching back episodes of the show then, I believe.
He lives with his paternal grandfather, Solomon Muto, and his mother. Yugi is part of a close-knit group of friends: Joey Wheeler, Tristan Taylor, Taya Gardner, and Bakura. Yugi's friends often cheer him on from the sidelines, and Joey has dueled at his side. Yugi has been friends with Taya since childhood and has a romantic crush on her.
Hey, look here, let me say this to you, bro. Hey, much love, you a good guy, but good guys don't smash, fam. You been friends with us since childhood, and you ain't smashed yet. You ain't never gonna smash, boy. You better. You know what? Let me start being a toxic male.
Taya has been shown to have romantic feelings for both Yugi and Yami Yugi. Welcome to the Imagi. In today's video, we're going over the life of Yugi Muto. Before we begin, we publish a new video every
Please stop by the Imagi's channel. Let me pull it up on tree. We're now at the Imagi. The Imagi seems to cover everything anime. Seems to be. But let's go let Imagi say for himself. I like to spotlight the channel, so let's go back and let her say.
days, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. The Imagi's reach stretches beyond just this channel, so if you're a fan of us, please consider subscribing to our other channels and following us on all of our social media accounts. Help us reach our goal of passing 100,000 followers on all of our accounts by the end of the year.
Alright, Imagi.
Taught him a lot about the game, Duel Monster. Joey and Tristan used to bully Yugi. Joey even went as far as taking a piece of Yugi's Millennium
Hold on, y'all see that?
Duel Monster. Get into the video. Background. Yugi lived in his family's game shop, Kame Game, with his mother and grandfather. His grandfather taught him a lot about the game, Duel Monsters. Joey and Tristan used to bully Yugi. Joey even went as far as taking a piece of Yugi's Millennium Puzzle and throwing it into a canal.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't know about that
This went
part.
for Joey and Tristan when they were attacked by Ushio, claiming that they were his friends, whereas Ushio claimed he was protecting Yugi in order to earn money.
Yeah, Japanese kids always do that. The bully be bullying them, and then all of a sudden something happens. You won't hurt my friend. I was never your friend. Why would you stand up for me? Type shit, you know what I mean?
Joey and Tristan came to be Yugi's friends after the incident, and Joey recovered the piece of the puzzle. After solving the Millennium Puzzle, Yugi unknowingly became host to Yami Yugi, the spirit of Pharaoh Atum. He shared his body with Yami, who occasionally takes control, typically to help Yugi and his friends. Yugi and Joey once visited Burger Palooza, only to find Taya working there. She feared that if they told anyone, she would get expelled as it's against school rules to have a part-time job. She splattered their burgers in ketchup, warning them not to tell. They told her that they didn't even know she worked there and they wouldn't say a word. Yugi later found Taya in a warehouse, being filmed by a pervert who threatened to reveal she was working at Burger
What? A pervert was going to threaten to tell her. That's what he wanted, but American dub, right? American dub, probably.
In the dub, because of localization,
Yeah.
the guy was a mugger who tricked her by writing a note pretending Yugi and Joey had given her a dance studio. Yugi tackled the man but got thrown against a wall. Taya was also knocked unconscious after trying to attack him. Yugi then transformed into Yami Yugi, who defeated the man in a card draw game and mind crushed him.
How he knew, this is my thing, how he knew the man wanted to play game? Like, if somebody mugging somebody, hey, you gonna play me in this card game? Oh, why, certainly! I'll stop my criminal activity to play this card game with you.
Yugi came to believe that he had saved Taya himself, although he didn't remember how he did it. Duelist Kingdom. Yugi defeated Joey in Duel Monsters at school and decided to invite Joey, Taya, and Tristan to see Grandpa's rare card, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, after school. Seto Kaiba, who
I'm gonna have to watch this whole video on my own time so I can see the whole timeline.
overheard, kidnapped Grandpa and forced him into a duel for his Blue Eyes, as he refused to trade or sell it. Yugi and his friends caught up after Solomon had already been defeated, and witnessed Kaiba tear up the Blue Eyes White Dragon in front of them. Outraged, Yugi challenged Kaiba to a duel, and Solomon gave Yugi his deck. Yugi dueled Kaiba as Yami Yugi.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first saw this, I was laughing my ass off. Like, I don't want to sound like a mean asshole. Not that the card got ripped up and the old man on the floor, but they dead serious about a card game. Like they like this man tore up the card, destruction of property. And was like, y'all gonna challenge me? Oh, here's my deck, bro. I'm about to beat this motherfucker ass for fucking you up, Grandpa. Fuck a card game. I'm about to beat his ass in real life. Fuck a card game, bro. How about that, Grandpa? No, the police would not. What you mean, nah? He don't come into our shop and tear our shit up.
And discovered Kaiba had the
That's just me, though.
Blue Eyes White Dragons in his deck, but defeated him using Exodia the Forbidden One, taking Kaiba's title as the Duel Monsters World Champion. Since Joey
Oh man, that card is a meme. Is legendary.
Dragons in his deck, but defeated him using Exodia the Forbidden One.
Man,
Taking Kaiba's title.
I use this as a meme so many times. I use that right there as a meme so many times, fam. Bruh, that right there is funny.
Since Joey had been having troubles with winning in Duel Monsters, Yugi asked his grandfather to help train Joey. Maximilian Pegasus heard of Yugi's victory over Kaiba and sent him a videotape inviting him to participate in his Duelist Kingdom tournament. Pegasus appeared on the TV and dueled Yugi on the spot while freezing everyone else in the room. Pegasus placed a time limit.
This about when I first started watching the show. This is what the first episode I think I remember seeing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start from here because this is what I remember. Then I had to go back and watch the other shit.
The duel and won because time ran out seconds before Yugi could claim victory. As a penalty for Yugi's defeat, Pegasus stole Grandpa's soul. Yugi entered the tournament in order to rescue Grandpa.
How you steal your? Wow, man. Wow, man. This what we doing? Stealing souls? I couldn't give you $50 some shit?
At the pier, before boarding the ship to the tournament, he gave Joey one of his 2 star chips, allowing Joey to participate and help him. On the ship, Yugi met Weevil Underwood, who acted friendly towards him and told Yugi that he knew of secret new rules to be introduced in the tournament. Shortly after Weevil left, Yugi gave Joey the Time Wizard card, telling him how it could be helpful in a tight spot. Yugi met Weevil again later and showed him his Exodia cards, which Weevil tossed overboard. Yugi's deck. Joey jumped into the water to recover them, but after getting 2 of them, was hit by the current, and Yugi dove in to save him. Both of them were then rescued by the stowaways, Taya and Tristan, who threw them a rope ladder. Once the tournament started, Yugi tracked down Weevil to get revenge, but Weevil fled, leading him to
I'd have beat his ass.
Yugi suspected this was to do with the new rules Weevil mentioned. Weevil led them to a meadow where he accepted Yugi's challenge, as his monsters got field-powered bonuses there. Yugi switched to Yami Yugi, who bet both his deck and star chip, earning him Weevil's
I'm about to watch this again, y'all.
After he won. Yugi cheered for Joey in his duel against Mai. As Yami Yugi, he offered Joey abstract clues to help him win. Joey defeated Mai using the Time Wizard card Yugi gave him. While searching for food, Yugi and his friends found fish Mako Tsunami had prepared. Unbeknownst to them, Mako had set it as bait to lure opponents to where his monsters greatly benefit from the field. Mako appeared, angered over them stealing his food. After Yugi introduced himself, Mako was happy to meet the duelist who defeated Kaiba and shared food with him and his friends. Yugi got up to leave, but Mako stopped him by throwing a harpoon in front of him and demanded a duel. Yugi switched to Yami and defeated Mako, winning 2 more star chips. Yugi and his friends saw a contestant being forced to leave the island as he was out of star chips. The boy claimed that they had been stolen, along with his deck. He described the thief and where he met him. Yugi promised to get his star chips back before the boat left the island.
Yabba yabba yabba.
They met the thief, whose face was disguised. He dueled Yugi with 5 stolen stars.
Yada yada yada.
2 Yugis.
Yada yada yada. I'm gonna go back to the part where he beats what's that? What they got? Pegasus. Go to that part right there. Here we go.
Uses his Millennium Eye to read Yami Yugi's mind during the duel, but Yugi had an idea about countering Pegasus' power by the risky strategy of having him and Yami switch minds each time they played a face-down card, thus preventing Pegasus from reading their strategy while running the risk that one of them would attempt something that would hinder the other's plans. After the Yugis destroyed Pegasus' Toon World card, Pegasus transported them all into the Shadow Realm. In the Shadow Realm, Yugi lost his life energy while doing the Mind Shuffle strategy, lacking the spiritual strength to play on that level. Pegasus continued successfully reading Yami's mind until Joey, Taya, and Tristan blocked his Millennium Eye. Yami defeated Pegasus, returning them both back from the Shadow Realm. Pegasus,
Man, there's a whole lot of cheating going on. That's what I heard.
with Yugi.
On both sides.
Determined to ensure the captive souls returned, Yugi and his friends searched for Pegasus. Yugi and company headed to Pegasus's tower, where they found a diary entry addressed to new king of duelists, who defeats him, explaining why he created duel monsters. Yugi then spotted the 3 soul prison cards, which are now blank, meaning the souls are no longer imprisoned. As he left the tower, Yugi bumped into Shadi, who used his Millennium Key to enter Yugi's mind. To Shadi's surprise, he found 2 soul rooms, one for Yugi and one for Yami. Shadi wound up in a shadow game with Yami, but was rescued by Yugi. Yugi informs Shadi that he doesn't believe his other self intends to harm him, and asks Yami to release Shadi from the game. A door opened, leading them to a room lined with stone tablets of duel monsters. Yugi learned from Shadi that millennia ago, Egyptian kings played shadow games with real monsters and magic. After the games became a war that threatened to destroy the world, one brave pharaoh sealed the magic away. The duo were confronted by the Dark Magician. Shadi prepared to counter by summoning the Blue Eyes White Dragon. However, Yugi insisted that the Dark Magician would never harm him and asked the magician to let them pass. To Shadi's astonishment, the magician complied. Seeing Yugi's control over the Dark Magician, Shadi believed he may be the chosen one. Shadi returned himself and Yugi to outside Yugi's soul. Before disappearing, he told Yugi his name and claimed
We having all these filler episodes. Like, he already defeated the guy. You think the show would be over, right? Not in America, it would be.
to have not told it to anyone before. After the group found Mokuba was back to normal, Croquette handed Yugi the other prizes on behalf of Pegasus.
Alright, so you know something about the show. That's enough. I don't want to go too far into that video. But now, we know about the show. You know how that goes. Blah, 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 blah. I got 2 skits for you. And then I'm going to just talk open-ended about the show. Alright? So, what's this one? This is You Are Yugi's different anime. Why are Yu-Gi-Oh's rules different in the anime? Let me put that on my watch later list. That's how I usually do it. Watch that on my own time. Alright. So, boom. So, my favorite card. I don't know if I even have a favorite card. There's so many of them. But I can tell you I like playing with the Destiny Hero deck and the regular Heroes deck. Hero monsters. I didn't like those hero monsters at first because it was on a new show. And I didn't know much about them. And you didn't require problemization. The rules was changing. So I like. But then I learned to like them because of their abilities. So, I mean, I just haven't gone all the way to those. I don't even know. Pendulum cards or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know what they're called, man. But yeah. I like it. So, I'll tell you my favorite card, favorite deck. Successor to the original cartoon show was GX. And that's where I left off. I don't remember it. I know there were shows after that. But man, I can't remember. Manga. So let's look at what GX was about. Lightly. We talked about the video games already. And I told you about the similarities between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. So, let's go.
Good anime, and I'm sure you all already know that. I'm also sure you all already know how much I just love GX and have spent countless... Fidelity is, to put simply, a series' faithfulness. That's why we have things called faithful adaptations, because they want to have a firm grasp on this idea of manga versus anime and what I think of it. And what I think is the GX manga and anime shouldn't be compared at all. Why? Because these aren't just 2 separate mediums, these are 2 separate stories altogether. I said this already in my Chaz video, but the characters in the manga are not the same characters you see in the anime. They are their own beings. Manga Chaz or Manjome isn't trying to mirror or emulate anime Manjome, and the same can be said for Judai, Asuka, Sho, and so on. There is no attempt for a faithful adaptation here. These manga characters simply have the same looks and names as the characters in the anime. And the interesting part is the GX manga came second, which means the manga is an adaptation of the anime. So it was a purposeful choice for the manga to follow its own story completely separate from the anime. So for this reason, that when I compare, it's not me saying I like what the anime did because the manga didn't do it. It's me saying I like this more due to my personal opinion of how it was written. So as long as we're all good on that, we can charge ahead. When I started thinking about whether I liked the anime or manga more for GX, there was a comment I remember getting that wouldn't leave my mind. The comment said something along the lines of, I'm interested to see what the GX manga is all about, considering manga is usually darker compared to their anime counterpart. Usually this is true due to television and literature sharing different censorship laws, but for GX it's actually the opposite. For GX the anime is by far much darker and in my opinion much more mature. I actually don't know why, and I would like to know, but alas I do not live inside the head of Kazuki Takahashi, so I will die with this question plaguing me for the rest of my life. So with the...
Didn't know that. Skip forward a little bit.
The reason I say this is because I do believe there is too much.
You playing the new Yu-Gi-Oh game? I'm gonna get into it soon. I'm gonna try. I don't have a lot of time with all the stuff I'm doing. But how you doing tonight, sir?
Kind of feels like the manga has a lack of fun, I suppose.
I definitely need some more friends on Steam. If you're on Steam, hit me up. If you watching this, hit me up on Steam.
Because fillers, while being fillers,
I probably should make that announcement on Saturday.
Can be goofy things writers enjoy.
All right, so that's enough about the GX though. All right, so the GX, I didn't find a history of the show, and I'm not gonna look for it. But GX is like the continuation of it, and they mentioned the original show briefly, but not much. I watched a lot of that show too. So, but after that, checked out, fam. Check the fuck out of that. Like all that XD Zeal and all that. Matter of fact, let me see what all this. Let me see what it's even about.
Yu-Gi-Oh GX is
no. Where is it at? Here we go.
And Yu-Gi-Oh are known to have...
So here we go. I'm gonna see if I can skim through it. We're not gonna watch this at all. Man, this video is 42 minutes too, fam bam. That video is 42 minutes, fam bam. Damn. But nah, Playboy. I like the show. I like the card game. And I would, like I say, if the card game didn't take so long, I would play it more often. That's what I would do. And number one, it takes about, depending on what you're doing, it could take an hour. It could take 5 minutes. It could take 2 seconds. Depending on who you're playing, yes. But if you got two players of evenly matched skill, it probably take about 30 minutes at least, at the minimum, I think, to play a good few rounds. I mean, a good match, I should say. Not a good few rounds, but a good match of it. So it takes a while to play the game. Oh, excuse me. I hope you learned a lot about this. We went through, let's see what we went through. We discussed what Yu-Gi-Oh is. We talked about where it originated. We talked about the card game. We discussed the cartoon. We talked about, I'll tell you my favorite series of card or deck, but I don't have a favorite card. Successor to the original cartoon we just talked about. And the Yu-Gi-Oh video games, it's a lot of them though. It's a lot of video games. I told you the video game I got into, but man, to let me see, what does Wikipedia list? Spin-offs, video games. Here's a list of video games right here, it says. Man. This thing been on a lot of systems, playboys and playgirls. Look at that list. Hold on, let me go back to the big screen for y'all. Look at this list. Look at this list, big dog. Hold on, y'all. That's about to get out of here, music. But look at this music. Let me see. Let me just look at the systems it's been on: PlayStation, Game Boy, Game Boy Color. Man, you could play this on Game Boy Color. Wow. What kind of man? What your eyes got to be? Look, you played it on that. You played, man. How you read the text? Anyway, PlayStation, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Color, Advance, PlayStation 2. This must be the game Calvin was talking about. It says as Yu-Gi-Oh! True Duel Monsters, Inherited Memories. Might be more than one game on PlayStation 2. Advance, GameCube. Most of them gonna be on the game. Here goes PC. Power of Chaos. Game Boy Advance. Most of them gonna be on Nintendo because you know that's Nintendo had it for a while. Xbox. Oh, what? Dawn of Destiny. PC. PlayStation 2. Capsule. Oh, that Capsule Monster stuff wasn't for me, fam. PC again. But yeah, here's another PlayStation 2 game. The beginning of Destiny. Man, but it's been on a lot of systems, basically. Been on a lot of systems. So, yep. That is Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna get up out of there. History of it. I told you what we're talking about. I thank thee for joining me for this show, whoever stopped by. I'm gonna cut this one here. If you hit it with the like button, I greatly appreciate you. But let me get out of here the right way. Anybody got any questions for me? Comments? Concerns, my friend? Oh, man. We only did an hour and a half. I didn't even look at that. But, I mean, we pretty much covered everything like I said we would. But I appreciate anybody that did stop by. Marley, I appreciate you as usual stopping by. Calvin, Spidey ducking his head in, ducking out, whatever. And everybody else who's here. I'm going to get up out of here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And I will be here tomorrow doing the Streamers Bartenders at 5 p.m. Check us out. What are we talking about tomorrow? Let me see what we're talking about tomorrow. Streamers Bartender. We are talking about using these social media platforms properly. We're going to talk about Instagram and not Twitter. We're talking about TikTok and Instagram. Understanding the platforms. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And little funny videos on the side. Appreciate you more. I love you to death, girl. All right, I'm going to get up out of here. Love you out of death. Remember, if you don't remember nothing else, that is, if you can't be good at it. I'm out of here. Peace. What's good, spectacular soldiers? If you're like me, you're upset that video's over. Fear not. Check out the videos listed below. Still bored? Then check out my other YouTube channel, Gaming So Spectacular. We require more content, I hear you exclaim. Well, then take a trip over to my Instagram, Twitter, or Twitch, where I stream weekdays. And luckily for you, the name is the same everywhere. Until next time, spectacular soldiers, if you can't be good at it. Peace.